Welcome back to Boring Reviews.
Boring land.
Oh, just kidding.
Blasphemer.
Hello,
right.
Boring Review Nation.
Kind of pointless.
We know all things.
All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews, and happy Footy Friday to one and all. Thank you so much for checking me out here today on Boring Reviews for our Footy Friday. Now, I've got a lot of requests to check out Don't Believe in Never, inside the Eagles and Pies on grand final days. So I believe this is the right video because there's only so many Don't Believe in Never videos. This is from the AFL channel. So many requests to check this out, so I'm very, very excited to check this out. I loved the Don't Believe in Never Mason Cox little short clip, short video, 7 or 8 minutes or so. This one's a little longer at 12 minutes. We'll try to survive. I'm just kidding. This one's a little bit longer, but I'm super excited to check it out. And no, I still have not checked out my team. I have a little bit of downtime right now, and I've been spending it relaxing and enjoying, but I've been meaning to do research and choose my team, so that is coming, I do promise you. Thanks so much for checking me out here. If you're new to Boring Reviews, I check out AFL every single week, as I am loving the videos that I'm watching and interacting with everyone in the comment section. We have already a few very faithful AFL reaction video watchers that come and check out within the first hour of posting. Thank you so much. You know who you are. I appreciate your support. I get really pumped up when I read your comments. It lifts me up and inspires me to do more. So thank you so much for that. I'm going to check this out. I don't know too much about it. The only thing I know, where's it at? Chloe Hall, 6 days ago, commented on my double reaction for Footy Friday last week and said, check out Don't Believe in Never, Eagles and Pies on grand final day. One of the best games I've ever watched. And I'm going to get into some of my favorite games that I've watched in all sports afterwards. I don't want to waste any time. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, man, it really, really helps this channel out and lets me know that you want more videos just like this. And with all that being said, I'm going to check this out right now.
Send a message, there's 2 minutes to
2
go.
minutes to go.
He kicks it inside the 50. McGovern! Splendid grab.
Might be tough for me to figure out and get into it with just 2 minutes left to go. Nice. Turns around, kicks it, looks for the mark. Oh! Oh, he got the height. And he held on to it. Jeez Louise. Decides just to go for the kick there. And another. This is like a telephone game right here. He's going to take the shot. All right. Pretty sure I was told that when you get the mark, you can either just go keep playing or you can take the shot. Where you only have so much time to take the shot. Oh, you're going to do that to me, huh?
I said to the players a couple of times, there's no fairy tale with us. Making the most of an opportunity in every season is what it's all about.
Wow.
Our destiny is around the room. Right? It's the respect you have for each other. It's the way you treat each other. It's your families.
The start for us is crucial. We're not waiting for the game to come to us.
I like the blue and
We're
gold.
taking the game to
Blue and
them.
yellow.
As the opening siren rings
It reminds me of, what does it remind me of, guys? Let me know. What does it remind me of? I can't think of
for
it.
supremacy.
And like the LA Rams, but something else too, I think. 4K is outstanding. Was that like the first few seconds of the match? Wow, nice do. Oh, almost got blocked.
Boys, we're in a bit of strife here, but we don't concede another one.
Quickly becoming West Coast's worst possible nightmare.
When they first got a run, I thought this is 15 all over again. I'll be honest.
Oh,
Gov
Ah,
got
should've
a
some
significant injury at
research.
the start of the prelim against Melbourne, the week leading into the grand final. We were told very early there's a strong possibility he won't play.
Govern sucks into big ones behind play. He's going to come off, I
isn't
reckon.
that how it always goes when
I
you're
felt
big
like
players?
I'll snap you back into. Your initial thoughts, no, I'm not playing it. I'm not going to make it.
He couldn't jog. There's a bit of internal bleeding, car accident type of stuff.
When he wasn't running by Wednesday, Thursday before the grand final, that's when the boys started thinking, not sure how this is going to go.
A lot of guys are starting to get a bit nervous because sort of need Jeremy McGovern to be to be playing for you on grand final day.
How's the hip?
Yeah, hip's fine.
No, how's the hip?
Yeah, no, hip's sweet.
How's that hip, mate?
Yeah, nah, sweet, no issues. So, good on, bugger off now.
That was my biggest issue when it got closer, and I thought,
Love his
I want a chance
attitude.
here. It's, you know, are you a chance or are you being selfish? Are you thinking about team? You know, I could have run out there and cost us the game.
And the siren sound to end the opening term. 5-1-31 plays 2-2-14.
So
the second quarter commences.
Setting up Maynard. Caught one right in the gut for
Magpies. Ooh! Is he able to do that?
feel like after conceding the first 5, the Eagles
You able to run your shoulder to someone trying to catch it? Guys ripped.
2011 was my debut year. I obviously got drafted to Geelong.
Nathan Body.
7 years there, and I reckon I missed probably 4 of those years with injuries.
Oh my
First
gosh.
injury I got was last week of the home and away season in 2011, right on the eve of finals, and they went on to win the premiership. So that was obviously pretty hard to handle. Being so young, I probably took it for granted. I thought, oh, I'll win one next year. A year and a half later, maybe, did my knee. What was happening at Geelong wasn't working.
He's had a lot of injuries, obviously at Geelong, and then gets an opportunity over here, and he's still third in line.
Boys are sitting pretty at the top of the ladder, and it starts to sneak into your mind that maybe I might miss one here as well.
From the West Coast Eagles rooms, Nick Naitanui is out of the game. Serious concerns surrounding his injured left knee.
I just think this is a disaster for the West Coast Eagles right now, if it is to be a long-term injury.
I was on the bench when he come. I couldn't even look at him, yeah. Doc said, what is it? And he said, I just felt a pop. And I'm going, oh no, far out. I can't do this.
Such a
Can't
big
do
guy.
this right now.
This one's affected you, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah, I'm not very good at this stuff, dealing with it. But I think you've got to show your emotion at Footy Club. I mean, that's what we're all about. And we're here to support him and, you know, support the players around him.
You know, when Simo comes out and says, look, it's blunt. These things happen. It's footy, boys. Nick's done his knee. He's out. And points straight to Vaz. Vaz, you're in. And, you know, the boys give him a cheer.
I think that was probably the hardest thing.
Next man up.
Getting an opportunity to play again on the back of someone's misfortune.
And the Pies get to half-time with a 12-point lead intact.
We've kicked 4 out of the last 5 goals, boys. You know that? All right. So you feel the game is starting to turn.
We are forcing them to play outside of the game style that they want, and it's just going to be a matter of doing it for longer.
But we are so close to going over the top. It might take to the last 5 minutes like last time.
So I paused it there real quick because I want to know. They said they were down by 12. That doesn't seem like a lot to me. That seems like, and I'm not sure that's what they're saying, but, you know, it seems so glum, right? The atmosphere, the attitude, it seems so negative and so tough. But down by 12 does not seem like it's too much, like it's insurmountable. Let me know in the comment section, what is being down by 12 at halftime like? Okay? I don't think it's insurmountable, but is that kind of like, this is a tough road to go here? Or we got plenty of time, we got this, we can knock off 20 in a row if we want to, or 18 or whatever it is. Let me know, because I'm very curious, because they're making it seem like it's, oh man, at least the commentator in the tone of voice made it seem like, oh, this is not looking good. And no, it's not. You don't want to be down at all when you're going to a grand final halfway through. But 12 just doesn't seem like it's insane, right? That's 2 sixes, 2 goals. All right, let's continue.
Stevic puts down a beautiful bounce. Will begin this third term.
Important 5 minutes, yeah. It'd be nice to win a contest.
McGovern went early to Gully, was at the back. Can Varco get it to the Gully? Not quite. Adams does so well.
Jeez, that guy's cut. 4K is insane. Video game.
First grand final, first game at MCG. I was just scared about everything.
Liam Ryan.
Grew up playing football up in Gelton. Always was by my dad's side. Wanted to play like him when I was growing up.
Hot spot. Oh, big fly back.
Oh, his dad played. That's cool.
He's just such a natural raw footballer.
I watched the game, hit 6 or 7 goals, and he sat on 3 blokes' heads, and it's like, wow, how good's this bloke? And then when we see that we've drafted him, it's like, it's going to be pretty special.
It was his first ever game at the MCG.
In the third quarter, he had a moment he probably wanted to forget.
Dug it inside 50 to Liam. Oh boy, he's let that one. He should have gobbled it up.
I don't know what happened. I just kind of pulled out a little bit.
You kind of think, oh no, is he going to bounce back from this? Is he going to be able to play the footy he's capable of playing?
It is all square. What a last
All squared up.
coming up.
3/4 time, Louis come up to me. He just said, one more quarter I want from you and just show us some magic.
How tense will this be?
That's awesome. That's leadership right there. Those conversations make a big difference.
Boys, bring it in. Let's go, boys. I'm so proud of you boys, and I trust in every one of you.
Come in, boys.
Is this the year with Mason Cox? Is this the same year?
Heart and gut. Let's get this done, boys. Let's go.
The scoreboard will look after itself. Take the game on. Play your
I like
role.
that.
Trust and be
The
aggressive.
scoreboard will take care of itself. Yeah, there's Mason Cox right there.
It's up to you boys. Let's go.
Start of the final term of the MCG. Scores 11.
Love the sound of the crowd. That makes it so intense. Oh, look at that fan. That's awesome.
He's come into the team and he's done a mighty job. Can he kick the goal? It's
Body.
already the line. He does.
He's got some broad shoulders.
2018, that was probably my most difficult season. I wasn't playing as well as the other midfielders and found myself in and out of the team throughout the year.
We had good availability with our midfield, and Dom was the one who missed out.
Dom Sheed finding that even stepping back into the WAFL is not a walk through the park.
You definitely do start questioning yourself whether you're up to AFL standard or not. You know, thought I'd never get back in, ended up getting my opportunity through unfortunate circumstances of Gaffy going out of the team.
The Gaff situation will just come completely out of the blue for everyone.
I was in a bit of shock because it was Gaffy, one of the nicest guys you'd play against.
The week Coast Eagles is on the back page on the Monday. So in WA, it went into a level which I hadn't seen before. Tell you what, it galvanised our group and our club, and in particular our players.
5 minutes remaining. 2 points.
I don't understand what happened with Gaffy. I didn't get it.
This is the most unbelievable grand final. The Eagles need a miracle.
Coaches were banging on about who should be on the ground. It was get Dom Sheed off and get Liam Ryan off.
So I wasn't meant to be on the field at the time.
I forgot about my name getting called off to go to the bench.
I was oblivious that they didn't come off. And then we look up and there's
Did you
2 minutes
forget?
to go.
I thought we were out of time.
Wow. Supposed to come off, they didn't.
Gonna go long
Magpies
and
up by
wide.
2.
He needs a chop out mark. Grundy doesn't quite get it. Oscar Elliott provided the contest. Tamor provides the run.
Praddy, my backline coach, I remember him telling me keep my feet. If you get the opportunity, go quick.
McGovern! Splendid grab.
He's
I
in
knew I
there.
was within a kick.
Lands and goes. Got a chance there, arm down the wing. Vardy presents.
Yeah, what was going through my head once I got it was we just have to go quick.
Vardy sets it up to half-forward. Ryan!
Low, too. He got it. He made up for the other miscatch.
Thought I'd
Miss
fly
Mark.
for it.
Oh.
I marked it. I don't know how, but yeah.
Dommy Sheeds stepped out of the crowd and taken one by himself in the pocket.
Ryan sets it into the pocket. 2-on-1. The Eagles are the numbers. Sheed marks. Did he play on? Go back and take your shot.
When he was going back for the drop punt, I was like, what are you doing, mate? You got to snap it from there.
The whole MCG went dead quiet apart from the Pies fans over my right shoulder.
Most important kick of his life.
We kick this, Longy. Is he a good kick?
This thing's going through your mind. Can you do it?
From the boundary.
Lefty.
Needs to be inch perfect.
Oh, that's perfect.
He's got the most impossible.
Wow. Oh, look at the sea of blue rise up.
Siren sounds. The Eagles overcome every obstacle. They hit the front right at the death.
I can feel chills right now. Wow.
Celebrate an extraordinary win in the grand final.
Wow.
I love you. Thanks, buddy. It wasn't what we wanted, was it? Guess what? We're all alive and we're healthy and okay?
Yeah.
Oh, kids.
There's a little bit of beauty about footy. It's just you just never know.
It comes down to moments. It's not necessarily the most talented bloke. It's just a moment where you either get it right or you don't.
I just wish we could go back and play again. Moments like that, you treasure them.
Is that footage from
It was
his
the best
dad?
day of my life.
That's cool.
I don't know what the odds were of that last play. We wanted Dom off the ground. We wanted Liam Ryan off the ground. Gov was just walking.
That's just the beauty of the game. That's just the way our game works. Dom Sheed, country kid, Kalgoorlie, probably wouldn't be playing if Gaffey was in the side. He's going to be remembered kicking one of the greatest goals of all time.
Wow.
Every club has the ability to hit a sweet spot and get a bit of belief. More than ever, every club, there's a chance.
Jeez, that went by fast. I mean, that's one of the many reasons, one of the big reasons why I love sports so much. I mean, you can't write a better script. Typically, in these big-time matches, in these big-time games of these sports that we follow and we cherish, you cannot write a better script. And when you watch it on TV, you're like, yeah, right. Hollywood, right? But you can't. That's why I love the Rocky movies so much, because those are films, especially the first two, where it's like, and the Creed films, but especially the first two Rocky films, where you're like, this is something that could have happened in real life. I can see this happening. It's crazy. But wow, I mean, I was getting chills the last few minutes of that. That was super powerful. Sorry for any Magpie fans, got your hearts broken and don't want to keep reliving that. For those West Coast Eagles, I like that name, West Coast Eagles. I like those colors too. I mean, this is something that you've got to be watching over and over and over, right? This was 2018, I believe. Yeah. That was amazing. I love that. It didn't seem to me, at least it didn't show there, and from what the coaches were saying, it didn't seem to me like there was a side that the Magpies lost it. I mean, they were right there through and through. They had the lead, but those leads halfway through, you can't bank on that. I'm not saying they did, but that, wow. Super awesome. And then the fact that they said that Dom Sheed and Liam Ryan wouldn't have been in there, and they were supposed to come out and they weren't paying attention. Good thing. This is where it pays not to pay attention, right? They weren't supposed to be in there. Dom Sheed was not supposed to be taking that kick. He took it, and I love that line that I think McGovern said at the end, where he said, it'll be a goal that he'll be remembered for the rest of his life. I mean, I'm still getting chills just saying that line, because it's not about idolizing athletes. It's not about putting someone above us and saying, oh, I love you. But it's about putting yourself in their shoes and saying, wow, I was rejected at one point. I was sent back down to the developmental league, whatever you call that in the AFL. And East Perth, whatever team that is. But I'm here. I'm in the biggest moment, and I have this chance right in front of me between these two posts, and I hit that goal in between, and we win a grand final. Vardy, I liked what he had said earlier, how I think he said his team had won it his first year, and he was like, oh, this is easy. Like, he didn't really appreciate it. And so he wanted to get back and realize, oh, it's not that easy. And then he himself was having a hard time getting on there because of other injuries that he was able to get in there, I think because Natanui was out. But man, how special was that? How powerful is that? I had a few questions in between, but other than that, very, very enjoyable, very entertaining. And again, this is why I love this sport, and I'm learning to love this sport, I should say. And I'm getting interested in it. But, I mean, I'm sure you're going to do it already, but go ahead and share your comments down below on this story, what you think about it. If you can, help me out with some of the questions that I had. Talking about some of the best games I've ever seen. And I think all of them are not from my teams because they're never really in those big moments. 2007, Giants, or that was 2007 season, so 2008 I believe it was, Giants and Patriots in the Super Bowl. Patriots were undefeated. Going into the final game of the season, they had won the other 17 games. And the Giants, they were not undefeated. They had lost quite a few games that season. David versus Goliath. and the Giants were able to hold them off, and then the amazing final plays of that game, and the Giants won it. The Giants stole it, but they didn't really steal it because they earned it. They won it against the Patriots, who no one else had beat, including the Giants earlier in the season. That's one of the greatest games I've ever seen. Gabe's going to hate this, but 2004, the Red Sox in the ALCS, those were amazing, magical games. Dave Roberts steals the base. Bill Miller up the middle, brings Dave Roberts in to tie it off Mo, and they were able to win it in extras. I think David Ortiz a couple times in that series. These games that we remember for a long time, I'm trying to say, are very special. But when you're a fan of that team, I can only imagine. I'm a Lakers fan. They've had some championships. But they've always been, for the most part, the favored team. Okay, they've always been the favored team. Probably not when they won the first title against the Celtics in 2000. What was that? 2008? I can't remember. Anyways, but they're usually favored, so like it's a great feeling. But it's like they're supposed to win. This was awesome. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for supporting Footy Friday and showing up each week. I hope you enjoyed this one. And until next time, adios.